Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In our last video, we were discussing about the definition of linear transformation and linear operator. I have also taken some examples of linear transformations and linear operator. Today we will discuss some important transformations, that is some important linear transformation. So our first transformation is zero transformation. So the definition of zero transformation is as follows. Let T from U to V be a transformation, that is linear transformation, be a linear transformation, then it is said to be a zero transformation if T of alpha equal to 0. If T of alpha equal to 0. That is, this 0 is zero vector of vector space V. This 0 cap belongs to V, and this is true for all alpha belongs to U. That is, all the elements of the vector space U are mapped to the 0, that is 0 vector of the vector space V. If a transformation satisfies this property, we say that the transformation is zero transformation. In order to prove that the T is also a linear transformation, we have to show the property that we have learned in the definition of linear transformation. That is, if T of A alpha plus B beta is equals to A dot T of alpha plus B dot T of beta, then we say that this transformation, zero transformation, is also a linear transformation. Let alpha comma beta belongs to U, A comma B belongs to the field F, then A alpha plus B beta must belongs to U, because U is a vector space, so it will hold scalar multiplication as well as vector addition. Now we have to show that T of A alpha plus B beta is equals to A dot T of alpha plus B dot T of beta. Since we know that if T is a zero, that elements of the vector space U are holding this property, we have to apply this definition and to show that zero transformation forms a linear transformation. So firstly we take T of A alpha plus B beta. This must be equals to 0 because that element, all the element of the vector space U are mapped onto the 0 element of the vector space V according to the definition of zero transformation. So we can write this 0 vector as A dot 0 plus B dot 0. Now 0 can be written as A dot T of alpha plus B dot T of beta, because T of alpha equal to 0 for all element belonging to U. That's why I can write it as. So the definition of linear transformation is satisfied, that is T of A alpha plus B beta is equals to A dot T of alpha plus B dot T of beta. Hence, T is a linear transformation from U into V. So here we should not write be a linear transformation, because we can't assume it that it is linear transformation. We just take it as a mapping, be a transformation. And then by applying the property, we will show that this is a linear transformation. Sometimes this transformation is denoted by, zero cap. Sometimes the transformation is denoted like this. Now our next transformation is identity transformation, or we can say identity operator, because this transformation is taken from the same vector space to same vector space. So the definition is as follows. Let the function T from V to V, it is defined from the vector space V to the same vector space V. That's why we are calling it as an operator. Such that this is denoted by generally I for identity from V to V. Such that I of alpha equal to alpha for all alpha belonging to V. Since both the vector spaces are same, so if you pick any element from any vector from the vector space V, it will map on the same vector in the vector space V. So that's the definition of identity operator. If the vector space satisfies, if this map satisfies the condition of linear transformation, then we say that this transformation is also a linear transformation. So let's check out the definition of linear transformation over the definition of identity operator. So if alpha comma beta belongs to V and A comma B belongs to F, then A alpha plus B beta also belongs to V because V is a vector space. Now I of A alpha plus B beta is equals to A alpha plus B beta because this is the definition of identity operator, and if we use this definition, this vector maps onto the same vector, so A alpha plus B beta. Now we can write it as A dot alpha plus B dot beta. Alpha can be written as I of alpha. So this becomes A dot I of alpha plus B dot I of beta. So the definition of linear transformation is satisfied. From here we can say that I is also a linear transformation from V into V. V into V. As we know that each element has its inverse, in the same way each linear transformation has a negative of linear transformation. So let's see what is the negative of a linear transformation. This time we will consider that let T from U to V be a linear transformation. Then the correspondence minus T, we are defining the negative of this linear transformation, so that will be denoted by minus T, and this is defined as minus T of alpha. That is, if you apply the transformation minus T over the element of the vector space U, you will get that minus T of alpha. That is, each element will be mapped into V, and they becomes negative after the map. And this is true for all alpha belonging to U. This also forms a linear transformation. It is a linear transformation from U into V. You can show it by yourself. Now I am going to discuss a very important topic of linear transformation, that is range space and null space. But before that we have to discuss about the range of a linear transformation and null space of a linear transformation. So let T from U to V be a linear transformation then the range of T is denoted by R of T, and it is the collection of all vectors, I am just naming it B, beta in V. That is T of alpha equal to beta for some alpha in U. So the range of linear transformation is the collection of all the vectors in the vector space V. That is, all the elements which are mapped onto the elements of the vector space V are collected in a set, and that set called the range set for the linear transformation. So the range set of U is the image set of the range set of vector space V is the range of T is the image set of U under T. That is, the range of T is the image set of U under T. If we define it, this is the collection of all the elements of the images of alpha, that is elements of V, such that alpha belongs to U. So all the elements which are mapped onto the elements of V, we will collect all those elements in the vector space V, and that will work as the range of the linear transformation. Now we will discuss about the nullity, that is null space of a linear transformation. Sometimes the rank is also discussed. The rank is nothing but the dimension of this subspace. We will see it later. Let T from U to V be a linear transformation. And then the null space of T is denoted by N of T and is the collection of all those vectors in U such that T of alpha equal to 0. That is, it is the collection of all those elements of the vector space U which are mapped onto the 0 element of the vector space V. This is nothing but the definition of zero transformation, but in that case we have all the elements whose image were 0. But this is not true for all elements. This is true for those elements which are in the null space of the linear transformation. So here we can't say that for all alpha belonging to U. We say that for some alpha in U. So if we write the null space in the form of set, this can be written as nullity of T is the collection of all those elements of the vector space U which are mapped onto the 0 vector of the vector space V. This nullity of T is also called, this is not nullity of T, this is called null space of T, and the dimension of this subspace is called nullity of the vector space, nullity of the linear transformation T, and this is also called kernel of T. So nullity of T is also called kernel of T. So in today's lecture I have discussed about range space and null space of a linear transformation. Tomorrow I will discuss some examples and I will show that they will form a subspace. That is, the null space is a subspace of the vector space vector space U, and range is also a subspace of the vector space V. This range is a subspace of V, and this null space is the subspace of the vector space U. So tomorrow I will show that. Till then, bye bye. If you are liking my content, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.